Prime Minister Tariq Rahman appreciates the experts for developing ventilator and the high-flow oxygen machine using local technology and assures to provide all necessary support. Japanese Prime Minister's Special Advisor Yuno Ishimasa pays courtesy call on Prime Minister Tariq Rahman. Prime Minister seeks more Japanese cooperation in various sectors, including human resource development and skills enhancement. Acting President Hafizuddin Ahmed Bir Bikram holds his first official engagements at Bongo Bamun today after taking charge. Exact date of presidential election yet to be fixed. Election Commission ready for the election, says Chief Election Commissioner after meeting with Acting Speaker. Government working to fulfill all election pledges, says Information and Broadcasting Minister. Legal action can be taken against President after leaving office for his deeds before tenure, and aggrieved parties can go to court, informs Information and Broadcasting Advisor. High Court rejects the writ challenging legality of International Crimes Tribunal Act. And mediators Qatar and Pakistan optimistic about talks between US and Iran to end war. Price of fuel oils falls further in global market. Assalamu alaikum viewers, this is Upama Shah with you, welcoming you to the news at 10. You have just heard the headlines, now moving on to the details. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman assured full government support for testing, quality validation and commercial production of locally developed ventilators and high-flow oxygen machines, reaffirming his government's commitment to advancing healthcare through research and innovation. The assurance came at a meeting held at the Prime Minister's office in the Cabinet Division at the Bangladesh Secretariat today. During the meeting, the Prime Minister highly appreciated the initiatives of the experts and researchers who developed the two medical devices using indigenous technology. He also assured all possible assistance to make the ventilator and the high-flow oxygen machine ready for practical use and commercialization. The experts in the meeting presented the effectiveness, prospects and future development plans of the two locally developed medical devices. The meeting was informed that two separate teams of specialists developed the ventilator and the high-flow oxygen machine. Following the required regulatory approvals and clinical trials, the devices could be introduced in hospitals across the country and also have the potential to be exported to international markets. Officials said as the machines have been developed locally, they are expected to be manufactured and marketed at comparatively lower costs, making advanced healthcare services more affordable for patients. The experts also observed that successful production and widespread use of the two devices would reduce Bangladesh's dependence on imported medical technologies. Health and Family Welfare Minister Sardar Mohammad Shafqat Hussain, State Minister Dr. M.A. Mohit, Prime Minister's Special Assistant on Health Affairs Dr. S.M. Ziauddin Haidar, Health Services Division Secretary Mohammad Kamruzzaman Chowdhury, Pro Vice Chancellor of BUET Dr. Muhammad Shariful Islam, Prime Minister Office Physician Associate Professor Dr. Shah Muhammad Amanullah, Prime Minister's Assistant Private Secretary 1 Dr. Mamun Shibli and officials concerned attended the meeting. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman said his government considers ensuring quality education for every student in the country as one of its top priorities. The Premier made the remarks while visiting the Ministry of Education at the Bangladesh Secretariat for the first time after assuming office this afternoon. During the visit, he reviewed the ministry's overall activities and exchanged views with the senior officials, heads of different departments and agencies and experienced education officials working at the field level. A review meeting was held during which officials gave detailed presentations on the ministry's ongoing activities, various development projects, progress in implementing the national education policy and administrative performance. After reviewing the presentation, the Prime Minister provided necessary directives to the officials concerned. The meeting focused on improving the quality of education, ensuring students' regular attendance in classrooms, strengthening effective teaching, providing continuous and modern training for teachers, expanding technology-driven education, and reinforcing administrative accountability. During the visit, the Prime Minister also interacted with experienced education officials serving at the field level. The officials shared their experiences regarding the ground realities of the education sector, existing challenges and measures needed to improve the quality of education. The Prime Minister listened attentively to their observation and stressed the importance of giving due consideration to field-level experiences and recommendations in policy formulation and implementation. At the end of the visit, the Premier called upon the ministry's officials and employees to work with dedication, professionalism, and a strong commitment to public service. He also issued necessary directives for the overall development of the country's education system. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman urged Japan to recruit more skilled Bangladeshi workers while seeking more active Japanese cooperation in human resource development, skills enhancement, and increased investment. He made the call when Japanese Prime Minister's Special Advisor Uno Yoshimasa paid a courtesy call on him at his office in the Bangladesh Secretariat this afternoon. The two sides in the meeting discussed ways to further strengthen the strategic partnership between Bangladesh and Japan and elevate bilateral relations to a new height. During the meeting, the Prime Minister urged Japanese authorities to take initiatives to recruit skilled Bangladeshi healthcare workers, agricultural workers, and drivers with Japanese language proficiency. He also sought greater Japanese cooperation in human resource development, skills enhancement, and various other sectors. The Prime Minister called for increased investment by Japanese companies in Bangladesh, saying Bangladesh government would provide all-out support if Japan show interest in establishing another industrial park similar to the one at Arai Hajar in Narayanganj. The Prime Minister also stressed the need for joint efforts to expand bilateral trade and economic cooperation between the two countries. The meeting also discussed the inauguration of the third terminal of Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airport on December 16, the progress of the ongoing mass rapid transit MRT projects, and other infrastructure cooperation. Finance and Planning Minister Amir Khusru Mohammad Chaudhary, Foreign Minister Dr. Khalilur Rahman, Prime Minister's Advisor on Finance and Planning Dr. Rashid Al Mahmoud Titumir, State Minister for Foreign Affairs Shama Ubaid Islam, and the Prime Minister's Special Assistant on Overseas Employment for the Asia Pacific region, Dr. Muhammad Shakirul Islam Khan, were present on the occasion. The Japanese side included Assistant Vice Minister of Japan's Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism, Nakayama Riko, officials of the Japan Civil Aviation Bureau, and Japanese Ambassador to Bangladesh, Saida Shinichi. Acting President Hafizuddin Ahmed Bir Bikram held his first official engagements at Bongo Bhavan today after taking charge. The acting president went to Bongo Bhavan for the first time this morning. On his arrival at Bongo Bhavan, a smartly turned out contingent of President Guard Regiment extended him a guard of honor as part of the welcoming ceremony. After presenting the Guard of Honor, President's Military Secretary Major General A.S.M. Bahauddin, Office Secretary Khan Mohammad Nurul Amin and Press Secretary Mohammad Sarwar Alam welcomed the acting president with floral bouquet at the octagonal of Bongo Bhavan. Hafizuddin Ahmed then went to his office and exchanged greetings with the senior officials. Later, accompanied by the secretaries, the acting president visited different areas of the Bongo Bhavan. He also signed the visitors' book. Later, acting president Hafizuddin Ahmed visited Toshakhana of Bongo Bhavan. Secretaries to the president were present. A meeting was held between acting Speaker of the National Parliament, Barrister Kaisar Kamal, and an Election Commission delegation led by Chief Election Commissioner A.M.M. Nasiruddin. The meeting took place today at the acting Speaker's office in the National Parliament building. Election Commissioners Abdur Rahman El Masood, Anwarul Islam and Tamida Ahmed, Election Commission Senior Secretary Akhtar Ahmed and Parliament Secretariat Secretary Barrister Ghulam Sarwar Bhuiya were present at the meeting. Briefing journalists after the meeting, CEC A.M.M. Nasiruddin said that the date for the presidential election has not yet been finalized, but the Election Commission is fully prepared to conduct the election whenever it is scheduled. Newly appointed Chief of Mission of International Organization of Migration (IOM) in Dhaka, Dr. Laura Tom Bonter, called on Home Minister Salahuddin Ahmed at Secretariat today. During the call-on, they discussed on strengthening partnership of 2 decades with IOM, gearing up national anti-smuggling efforts, checking cyber technology-based human trafficking and border management. Welcoming the new Chief of Mission to Bangladesh, the Home Minister assured her of overall guidance and full support from the Ministry of Home Affairs to ensure safe migration along with modernizing border management and developing technical capabilities. During the meeting, the newly appointed IOM Chief of Mission expressed satisfaction that the national legalization work of the Integrated Border Management Strategy initiated jointly by the Ministry of Home Affairs and IOM is reaching its final stages. At the same time, she reaffirmed her commitment to providing technical support to other law enforcement agencies in Bangladesh, including the Special Branch of Police. Information and Broadcasting Minister Zohiruddin Shapon has said that the government is working to fulfill all the commitments it made to the people during the election. Speaking this morning after taking part in a tree planting program along the banks of the Kutubpur Shornirbar Canal in Gor Nodi, Borishal, the minister called on the party leaders and activists to actively participate in nation-building initiatives. He said that the people have entrusted the BNP with the responsibility of governing the country through their votes. He added that politicians who dares to underestimate the people are in fact the enemy of the party. The Information Minister also instructed party leaders and activists to ensure that no one involved in wrongdoings is allowed to escape accountability by using the party's name or affiliation. Prime Minister's Information Advisor Dr. Zahidur Rahman has said that once a person is no longer serving as president, legal action may be taken against him for actions committed before or after his tenure in office. He said any aggrieved party has the right to seek legal remedy through the court. He made the remarks while responding to questions from journalists during the government's regular press briefing at the Secretariat today. Principal Information Officer Soed Abdal Ahmed was also present. The advisor said the recent decision to place several government officials on compulsory retirement was not related to 2018 general election. He added that the government intends to prosecute those responsible for the alleged nighttime vote irregularities associated with the 2018 election, although no formal steps have been taken in that regard. Dr. Zahidur Rahman also alleged that the police used 7.62 mm live ammunition, a highly lethal caliber, in an attempt to suppress the 2024 movement. He further announced that the July Museum is scheduled to be inaugurated on August 5th, adding that work is being expedited to complete the remaining preparations before the opening. Finance and Planning Advisor Rashid Al Mahmoud Titumir has said the unemployment rate in Bangladesh is about 40%, while 60% women are unemployed. To overcome this situation, massive changes will be made in the education curriculum and harmonious employment will be created with skill. The advisor said this while speaking as chief guest at a discussion marking the World Youth Skill Day in the capital today. National Skill Development Authority (NSDA) organized the event. Rashid Al Mahmoud Titumir stated that it will not be enough to create skilled manpower only, but employment suitable for skills needed to be ensured. State Minister for Expatriate Welfare and Overseas Employment Mohammad Nurul Haq Noor and Prime Minister's Principal Secretary ABM Abdus Sattar spoke among others. Executive Chairman of Investment Board Nazneen Mahmood Choudhury presided over the program. Testimony is underway in a case against 28 people, including Sheikh Fazle Nur Taposh and Jahangir Kobir Nanok, over the killing of 9 people in the Dhanmondi and Mohammadpur areas of the capital during the July mass uprising. The hearing began this morning at International Crimes Tribunal 1, led by Justice Ghulam Murtuza Mujumdar. July warrior Wasasif Munim has given testimony today describing the killings of martyr Farhan Faiz and other victims. Earlier, the same tribunal fixed 12th August for the next hearing in a crimes against humanity case over incidents in Narayanganj during the July mass uprising. The case names 12 accused, including former lawmaker Shamim Osman and his son Oyun Osman. July warrior NRB Mamun testified in the case today. Meanwhile, testimony is also underway against 4 accused, including former lawmaker Abul Hasnat Abdullah, in a case over the alleged crossfire killings of 2 people, including a Jatiyotawadi Chhatro Dal leader in Borishal during the tenure of the former Awami League government. The High Court dismissed a writ petition challenging the legality of the International Crimes Tribunal Act. A High Court bench comprising Justice Khizr Ahmed Chaudhry and Justice Mohammad Ziaul Haq passed the order today after hearing the petition. Supreme Court lawyer Advocate Mohsin Rashid filed the writ petition on 24th June. In the petition, Advocate Mohsin Rashid questioned the constitutional validity of the law and sought a rule from the court. He also appealed the repeal of the International Crimes Tribunal Act 1973. Meanwhile, the High Court ordered the formation of a 3-member expert committee to investigate reports that harmful microplastics were found in 26 out of 38 toothpaste brands available in Bangladesh's market. The committee has been asked to submit its investigation report to the court within 15 days. The order was issued today by the same High Court bench of Justice Khizr Ahmed Chaudhry and Justice Mohammad Ziaul Haq. Earlier on Monday, a Supreme Court lawyer filed a writ petition. The petitioner also sought the withdrawal of any toothpaste found to contain harmful microplastics from the market. Now, international news.